Hey, TBird families, welcome to TBird Talk, episode 3. We are gathered here today at the end of a really, really long week. That first week of school, only 3 days. I'm sure glad we did the strong start because it gave time for our students and our staff to get up to speed. But I've got the team here today. Of course, we are here to help and add a little bit of humor. And the challenge for today is as you read this or as you watch this, do not smile. All right, that's the challenge. We'll see if you can pull it off. Well, I don't know if I can pull that off, but try that at home. All right, we're going to go around the horn. Today, the game we're playing is high-low. It's a game we play sometimes at the dinner table in my house. High-low is a real simple game. You can play along at home if you'd like. It's a game where you say, what was the high of today, what was really good, and what was the low? There's other names for it as well, but for this game, we're going to call it high-low. All right, let's start off in the upper left part of my grid, at least. Mr. Graham, what was your high-low for this week?
I think I really kind of have two highs. The first high is our attendance rate. You know what? We are in the upper 90s for attendance over the last 2 days, which is amazing. It's awesome. I know that there was a bet made or perhaps a wager that people would shave facial hair, and let's hope we can get to that. And I think that we're going there. A second high is the amazing ninth grade class meeting that we had. You know what? Those young folks coming into high school showed some awesome respect in there. But with that went a couple of lows, and I think that others are feeling the same way. I did have a couple of discipline problems, some inappropriate language at one point, and they just weren't following the some expectations. But you know what? We're going to work through that, and it's going to be good. There. So mostly they've been high, and it's been great. We're awesome.
Awesome, Mr. Graham. Yeah, and to clarify for all of you, the bet was if our students have a 98% attendance rate, Mr. Graham will shave his mustache. Mr. Graham, how long has it been since you last shaved your mustache?
Ooh. We just celebrated our 36th wedding anniversary on September 1st, and Kelly made me shave for our wedding, and then I grew it back soon thereafter. So
there's some baby
35 years.
There's some baby soft skin hidden right under there that we're going to hopefully share with the world. So I'm excited to see that happen. We will televise it and make sure that you all get to see this in action. So let's
35 years, 364 days, because Mr. Graham can grow a mustache in one day.
Yeah,
it'll be back the next day, but it'll be worth it. Mr. Reed, tell us about your high-low.
I would say the highs for this week were just awesome support from staff, both support staff, certificate staff, our paraprofessionals, everybody that was involved in getting materials to, over 1,000 students. And I mean, just everybody working together. It takes a village. That you see in my background, birds fly together. That was an awesome example that we have today as well for our seniors. So we're just working hard to get that done, and then we'll look at some opportunities also next week to be able, if you happen to miss this week, to be able to get some of those things. But we haven't quite nailed that down yet. We want to really focus on today getting those materials. So Lowe's, I would say, had some similar experiences to Mr. Graham in terms of I really expect a lot of our students and want them to perform at a high level. And we had some experiences in my meeting that were not examples of that. And I just know, I know our students are awesome, and I just expect that of them. So hopefully we can continue to work that when we have some type of large group meetings or large group gatherings would be my low for that part. But, and then the last part I would say is as a low is I just miss that, again, that birds fly together. I miss seeing all those things that happen in our first week. The kids being here, the activities, the excitement, those things, it's just not the same. So we're not okay with that, right? We want folks to be here and be around the way we are, and we just aren't able to do that at this point yet.
And I just want to make sure that those things are postponed, Mr. Reed. So I know that there are lows right now. We would be excited about our first week back, and we got Friday night football tonight, and we're heading out there and doing it. And I know that we're really missing that. I know you miss it too, but it's just postponed. We're going to have Friday night football in March. We're going to have basketball games in January and February, and we're going to
bring your raincoat, everybody. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be different, but we're going to make sure that we get those things going.
You betcha. Thanks, Mr. Graham.
Yeah, thanks for keeping that on the radar too. Is that this is it's a delay, right? These are delayed, and we'll be even more excited for that in the spring. Ms. Halterman, let's talk about your high and your low.
Right. Well, I do feel like we've been kind of on a roller coaster this week, and I think we're all on it together. More highs than lows from what I'm seeing, but I've been working a lot with teachers and relationships with students, and the high for me is just seeing all of our teachers like band together, work as a team, and completely redo how they are interacting with students in this new way. And so I think it's just amazing that we've asked these educators to completely relook at how they're teaching students, and they're doing an amazing job. With that comes lows though, right? I'm also hearing those teachers, they really miss seeing students in person. And with these material pickups, it's been great for students to be able to meet some of their teachers that have been helping with the pickup as well. And as we get online more and we start building those relationships, I think we'll see less of that. But it isn't the same when kids aren't in the classrooms, but we're doing the best we can with what we've got.
Oh, absolutely. I too have been so impressed. I too have been so impressed with just our teachers' ability to rally and come through quickly and make changes quickly. So it's been awesome to see. My high-low, yesterday I spent several hours on the phone in the afternoon working with families on an individual basis. You don't know your Skyward login. You don't know your Google Classroom login. Let's get all that fixed. And while that is tedious and it is hard work, it's so worth it. To hear a family's voice say, oh my gosh, we got in, that's great. So those are things that are really, really important to me. As an aside, if you're having Wi-Fi connectivity issues or internet connectivity issues, you need to email me or Kathy Knox, and her email will be in the message that you get this in here. And we are going to start serving students in a limited capacity on campus. And that's really designed for a few things. If you've got limited or really sketchy internet, you live in a remote area or don't have access to broadband, we're going to serve you. And it's going to be in our small gym. We're going to start that on Monday, but it's really, really going to be limited and focused on a narrow group of students. We are not here to serve hundreds of students. This will be a small number of students who that's their only way to learn. The safest place for you to learn right now is at your house, but if that's not possible, we're here to help. And so make sure you connect with us to get that going. We'll start at 8 a.m. on Monday. But so the high was there, and the low was really, just missing the things. And our communication can always be better as a building. We never know whether we've sent too many emails or not enough emails. Some of you really enjoy TBird Talk, as you see here. Occasionally I get emails that say, you're not funny, just send me an email. I can do that too. So those are all things we're working through. We're trying to find ways to do it. It's okay. There's people in my own home who think I'm not funny as well. So don't worry, you're not alone, but that's okay. So we're working through this, and we're learning as leaders as well, trying to figure out what does it mean to be leaders in this digital environment. So hang in there, T-Birds. Here's what you can expect next week. Monday, you will have periods 1, 2, 3. Tuesday, you will have periods 4, 5, 6. These will be that full day, 100-minute special. Those those schedules are available. You've been emailed them before. They're also available on our website. Check those out. It's going to be a great day of learning. If at any point your kid gets stuck or your family gets stuck or you get stuck on this, call us. We are here to help. That's what we're doing all day. Your principals are now tech advisors and social workers and family therapists. We're here to help, all right? And we're excited to have you all back on campus. And so stay safe out there, wear your masks, socially distant, and let's get this thing down so we can get back on campus and do all the things that we love and we miss. So T-Birds, thank you. We're gonna do the Zoom wave, all right? And we'll wait for another episode. So take care, T-Birds.
Bye-bye, T-Birds.